That's kind of weird to think about. So we'll see if we can get some. So it looks like he's playing the Gore Feast deck, and I'm unsure on how good my game is against Gore Feast. So we'll have to find out together. This is just the day today. He's playing Gore Feast. I got a lot of good cards, but I don't have the ramp. I can't play hardly any of my hands. We're gonna draw again here. And this is okay. This is fine. We have removal for most of his stuff, so that's important. I'm not sure what's going on with the hearing some feedback from something. There's a commercial going on somewhere or something.
Save.
I'm not sure where this is coming from. It's like a commercial on one of the windows I had open or something. Okay, so we got turn 2 Chlorophylia. We'll open up Ruby to play Wild, so that's what we'll do. Very hard to get to Ruby in this deck, so we have to, if we can get to Ruby, we want to prioritize it, because we do have one Zakiir that we're playing in this deck. That can be difficult to play it sometimes, at times. The Burn's nice to have here because we can respond to Gore Feast with it. We can also kill his early drop here. His early, whatever it's called, Mirror Knight, Cerulean Mirror Knight. So we have removal, a couple of pieces of removal. That's nice. And we get the Chlorophylia here to help us deck thin a bit. So it's kind of like drawing 7 cards, but not really. No aggression in this hand, though. That's unfortunate. There's a... Okay, so we have a turn 3 Master Moss, which is respectable. He'll probably just bounce it, honestly. Very likely that's going to be the play for him. If he does, like, it'll be... I'll have to draw another shard in order to replay it, which is unfortunate. But I still have my removal open. If he gets a turn 2... If he plays Reese, we could be in some serious trouble. Although that's like a 1-of in this deck, so you don't see it that often. But if Reese hits the table, that could be really bad for us. Looks like he doesn't have a turn 2 play here, so that's always good for us. So we'll see if we drop this Master Moss, if he'll be able to bounce it with a Buccaneer or something. I want to play the Howling Brave because I want to have Burn open and Crackling Bolt open. Otherwise, I would play the Wrathwood, but I expect that he's got Buccaneer here. So if he Buccaneers my Howling Brave, that's really good for me because that's, you know, not as hard to replay as like Wrathwood Master Moss. Or Burn, I guess, is fine here too. That's fine. He burns my yeah, that's fine. Because now he can't deal as easily with Wrathwood Master Moss. So he may be stuck on 2 shards as well. We'll see. Nope, he's not stuck on shards. No real plays yet, though. We'll drop our Master Moss here. If he has Buccaneer, he has Buccaneer. No, we'll just cry about it. I'm going to hold off on buffing here until I can actually swing through. There's very few things in his deck that match up well against Wrathwood, and he can't really... Most of his stuff, he has to bounce it, basically. That's what he has to do with the Wrathwood. So he does have a lot of bounce in the deck, so I expect to see a bounce here. He's got 4 Buccaneer and probably 3 Time Ripple. Yeah, there's that Buccaneer we were just talking about. That's fine. We'll replay the Wrathwood. I could kill his Buccaneer, but let's see. Buccaneer plus... I don't really want to burn a Buccaneer. No, I don't want to burn a Buccaneer. This is one we really want to see, like, Crash Beasts, like lots of Crash Beasts in this matchup. That's what we want to see. Alright, so we're in a really good spot actually, because now we can replay the Master Moss, and we still have Burn open. He's stalled at 3 resources, which is also good for us. So we're in a pretty good spot. He needs to draw that 4th resource so he can play his champion ability, but he'll probably hold off until he has like Gore Feast. If he's got Gore Feast, it's still bad because I can block his dude and burn his Buccaneer. So things are looking pretty good for me right now. Okay, no attacks. That's always good for me. So I have Burn up. If he plays Gore Feast, like I have Burn to basically kill his Buccaneer. So he'll probably just block here, I would think. We want to save our Crackling Bolt and Burn for like the high priority targets are. Ooh, look at that. Sweet. So we'll go ahead and throw that out there. Buff the field. We still have Burn open. And we'll go ahead and swing through. We got plenty of blockers now, so our board state looks pretty amazing versus a Gore Feast deck right now. We can actually kill his blocker next turn if we have to and swing with the house for lethal, I think. Because this is 11, that's another 6, so it's quite a lot. He can bounce a Falcon, he can kill a Falcon, but he hasn't played his Falconeer, he's stalled on resources, so this is looking pretty good for me right now. Especially if he decides to Gore Feast here. Gore Feast, I burn in response, and like that's game time. Okay. Okay. So we'll go to games 2. So in this matchup, what do we want? We probably don't need Turbulence because we don't have really great things. We just need Heatwave is a kind of a big deal. That's pretty much it, really. Like we could take Turbulence, but I don't really see that as being like killing one Hawk doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. So we'll take that, and we're going to get rid of our big drops, so like our Zakiir is kind of clunky to play. Jadiim's not bad because she does block things in the air. The Wrathwood may be a little bit slow here for this. Rootfather is definitely out. I can probably get rid of Army of the Arcane Cinder, because he's mostly going to bounce my stuff. He's not going to kill it. I'll keep 1 in, just in case. And let's see, what else do I want to get rid of? I definitely need the burns. Hawkwind seems pretty amazing here. Maybe Master Theorycrafter isn't that great here. It gives me blockers, but yeah, it's probably not that amazing. Yeah, we'll get rid of that just to speed up our deck a bit. So got rid of our big drops and went a little bit faster is what we did there. Save the deck, and we will go over to the Proving Grounds and tell him we're pretty sure he wants to go first. Draw first. He's going to go first. So one thing I did this morning to help offset the sting of defeat here, Heatwave is amazing here, so we're going to keep this hand. It's kind of a flood hand, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, yeah, and that's really good for me also. We have to hold off as long as possible on playing this Heatwave. Ooh, down to 5. That's really bad for him. Not his day. Looking pretty bad. We'll keep this hand. He can tempo our Master Moss easily enough, so not really amazing there, but we'll open up Wilds in case we draw Constantina for a turn 2 Constantina. But yeah, this morning, like I was saying, what I did, because I've been losing so much and having such bad tournaments lately, I made sure to work out this morning so I could be like, at least at the end of the day, I can say to myself, I got something accomplished today, because a lot of times by the end of the day I'm so drained from the tournament that I just don't even want to do anything else. So like game development goes out the window and I just sit around and watch TV after I take stinging defeats. But you know, it's one of those things. Ooh, I hope that's not Reese. Oh man, I hope that's not Reese. So we've got the turn 3 Crash-A-Beast here, which is pretty good. We haven't had a turn 2 Crash-A-Beast yet. It looks like we'll play Howling Brave here. We'll probably actually turn. Yeah, do we go Crash? It depends. If he has Sapphire and he has resources open, then I'll probably go Wrathwood. If he doesn't, then I'm going to go Crash a Beast because I want to get that back in the deck to have a possibility of redrawing it. It's going to Crackling Bolt my guy right off the bat, so that forces me to Crash a Beast here. I can't even choose to play Wrathwood, so but that's good for me. Looks like he stalled on resources. He went first, so yeah, he stalled on resources again. Which is very unfortunate considering that that deck runs 24 resources just like mine does. I think he's got... he's probably got Spy, but there's a chance that it's Reese. I'm hoping that it's Spy. Spy was going to come up in the next turn, so actually I have to sit on defense with this Rhino. I can't actually attack with it. He's going to Buccaneer my Rhino. That's fine. I'd rather he Buccaneer the Rhino than my Wrathwood. We'll play Wrathwood next turn, because that's the better play. If he Buccaneers again, then he won't be able to Gore Feast, which is fine. And there's a burn also, which is good. We'll go ahead and play a Ruby here. And play our Wrathwood. I think he should be playing around my hand. I'm guessing this is probably Reese right now, and that would be good for me because I can Heatwave burn it to take care of it. No, it's Mesmeric Hypnotist Scientist. Interesting choice. Okay, so now my Wrathwood Master Moss can't block. So if he has the resource here, he wins. If he draws a resource and he has Gore Feast, then he wins. Because I can't deal with that much damage. I should have just sat on burn, I guess. Something tells me he's got the Gore Feast here. I can feel it. I'm feeling it. No, he doesn't have it. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, this deck. So we get to Heatwave next turn, and that's nice for me. We know that he couldn't see what was in our hand, so that's also good. Oh, this is so good. Oh, that's so good for me right now. So much value from Heatwave right now. Oh my gosh. The Heatwave value. And a Crash on top of that. It doesn't get any better than this board state right now for me. We'll Heatwave. Play Crash for blockers. Buff our field. Push 6 damage. And next turn we've got him at lethal, I think. Let's see. Next turn we got another 6 damage plus that's 8. Plus another 2 with the burn. So 6 plus 8 is 14, 16. Yeah, we got him at lethal right now in a turn. That is... You really... Okay, well, I can't ask for anything better than that, I guess. You really just can't ask for anything better than that when you're playing against Gore Feast. Especially like that. He extended in, expecting that I didn't have Heatwave. I think I would have held on to the Falconeer would have actually given him another turn, but yeah.